Oh my God, we need to talk about this book. I really wish I was recording myself while reading, but I didn't. But we're going to chat about it. First, I want to point out, I was not expecting to love this book as much as I'm freaking loving it right now. I have read so many dark romance novels. So many. Some of them dark. But this girl here, Navessa Allen, I think that's how you say her name. She has managed to take the dark romance genre, completely flip it on its head. She has found a way to take all of our wildest dark romance fantasies and she turned them into a story of what it would be like if it was actually happening. She has me over here thinking like, oh, this could happen to me, having me want to browse social media looking for thirst traps now, looking for men in masks doing naughty things. I'm not. Do I want to? Yes, but I'm not. Don't even get me started on some of the steamy scenes in here. But you know what? We're not going to go there because it's not even just about that. I mean, it is, but it isn't. And again, there's some steamy scenes. But this story is so much more than that. It's full of twists and turns. And the biggest thing is just, it's fucking hilarious. Which brings me to my next point. She, for me, has done the impossible. She's taken a dark romance and has just made it fucking hilarious. I mean, I'm literally laughing out loud, fanning myself because of how hot some of these scenes are getting. And then I'm laughing again, all within the same page. Girl, seriously, you giving me whiplash reading this book. But you know what? I'm loving it. And I am loving every part of it. I was at work trying to read this book on my break. First of all, this is not a book you want to read on your break at work. The way I was blushing and giggling and full out laughing. Yes, full out laughing out loud. I know I was getting stared at. But you know what? I didn't even care. I was so invested. I know they were all staring at me. And I know they were all curious as to what the heck I was reading. There's no keeping a straight face reading this book. Not at all. So if you don't want to get embarrassed, don't read it out in public in front of other people like I did. If you don't give a shit, go ahead, pull it out. But you're going to be like, again, you're going to be giggling like a schoolgirl or a schoolboy, or blushing and laughing. They're going to think you going through something. Now, last but not least, let's talk about the main characters. They're both fucking deranged. I don't know if the MMC or the FMC is more twisted, but that's the fun part of it all. As I've said before, it's not just about reading about crazy dark steamy scenes. It's also about connecting with the characters and their personalities and all that crazy shit going on in between. I would describe this book as like a dark romance comedy. That's how I would describe it. Again, I'm not even halfway through the book and it's a 5 out of 5. I don't see how this book is not going to get better. I guarantee by the time I'm done reading this book, I'm going to be rating it 10 out of 10. But don't just take my word for it. Click that shopping cart. Go get you a copy of this book. Read it yourself and let me know your thoughts in the comments. But I guarantee, about 90% guarantee, most of y'all going to enjoy it as much as I am. It is definitely a different take on most of the dark romances that at least that I have been reading out there. And again, one of the biggest points I am making about this book and why it's so good is because it's hilarious. It's entertaining. It's not just about the dark romance. You get all that dark romance. Don't get me wrong. So if you're looking for those scenes, like those scenes are in here, that heat is in here, but you're also getting so much more. And I cannot recommend this book any more than like what I'm recommending. Like it's, you got to get it. I mean, I stopped reading only this far into the book to come on here and tell y'all to pick it up. Like that is how good it is. Go get your book. Let me know your thoughts. And those of you who have read the book, please tell me you enjoyed it as much as I am enjoying it right now. Leave your thoughts in the comments.